I know you glad this is over, this. I'm like, all right, so okay, when do we start? And then they go quiet. And I'm like, they like, have you talked to anybody? I'm like, talk to anybody? Like, I talked to Dave. Dave say, have I talked to y'all? I talked to y'all. Y'all tell me, have I talked to somebody else? So me and Dave get on the phone. And Dave, shout out to Dave too, man. Solid dude since day one. Like from him finding me into where I am right now, media-wise, he's been a phenomenal, right?
Now, when you come back from that video, you can feel exactly what he was feeling. That was not just confusion. That's a man trying to process how he got cut out without a conversation. He talked about having these people in his home. He talked about feeding them and treating them like family. And then when the business shifted, nobody said nothing to him. This is not just a business move. This is a break in trust. And a lot of people can relate to that part right there, because this is really not about podcasting. This is about thinking you building with people who see you one way and then finding out they see you a completely different way. Now let's talk about the business side. Just because your name is on something don't mean you own it. And that is a hard lesson. Most people think if your voice and your face is on it, then it belongs to you. But in reality, it belongs to whoever owns the paperwork. Pat Beverley built the image of the show, but he did not control the platform the show was on. And that distinction is everything. Because if you do not own the platform, you do not control the decisions. And if you don't control the decisions, you can be removed at any time, even from something with your name on it. Now, let's take a look at Boss Tool for a second. Their business model is built around personalities. They build shows around talent, but they keep control of the system. So even if you become the face of the show, you are still operating inside their structure. And when that structure decides to move different, you do not have the final say. And that is exactly what happened here. Now, let's talk about Adam Ferrone, because this is where friendship and business collide. On camera, it looked like a partnership. Off camera, it turned into a business decision. And that's what really hurt Pat, because it's not just that he was removed. No call, no warning, no conversation, just silence until somebody else told him what was happening. And that's the type of move that changes how you see people, because now you have to ask a real question. Was this ever a partnership, or was I just a part of somebody else's business? And that question hit different when you realize how much you put into it. Time, energy, loyalty, and none of that guarantees you control. And that's the lesson in all of this. Ownership is everything. Because if you don't own it, you can lose it. And that is exactly what we just watched happen.